Hello, and welcome to the Digital Equity Program Capacity Grant Request for Applications Information Session. My name is Nazir Jeffries, and I'm the Digital Equity Program Manager with the Connect All office. Today, we'll begin with an overview of the Connect All office. Connect All is Governor Hochul's initiative to transform New York's digital infrastructure, build a robust broadband marketplace, and bring affordable, reliable, high-speed internet service to all New Yorkers. Connect All's signature programs are the Connect All Deployment Program, the Municipal Infrastructure Program, the Affordable Housing Connectivity Program, the Excelsior Broadband Network, Mobile Wireless Service Initiative, the Connectivity Innovation Program, the Digital Equity Program, and the Connect All Capacity Building Grants. This request for applications pertains to the Digital Equity Program and addresses one of four strategies listed below to implement New York's Digital Equity Plan. Strategies to increase the state's digital equity capacity per New York's Digital Equity Plan are: number one, grounding investments in an asset-based approach by funding the digital equity ecosystem to sustainably scale and improve its services and opportunities for residents. Number two, strengthening networks to share resources and take coordinated action. Number three, building alignment and awareness of digital inclusion resources broadly. Number four, sharpening and socializing the state's digital equity lens by commissioning robust research and data evaluations of programs, models, and impacts. This request for applications pertains to number one. Over $5 million will be available using state monies. Requests may range from a minimum of $250,000 to a maximum of $750,000. What is different between the January release request for applications and the re-released July request for applications? Number one, the funding source has changed from a federal funding source, the NTIA, State Digital Equity Capacity Grant Program, to a state funding source, the New York State Executive Budget. Number two, while state rules did not apply to the previous RFA, they do apply to this one. For example, non-discrimination and contractor supply diversity rules. Number three, the range of grant sizes has been reduced from $250,000 to $2 million to now $250,000 to $750,000. Number four, the period of performance has been shortened from 2 years to now 18 months. Number five, and lastly, the January release RFA planned to award up to 25 awards, and the re-released July RFA will award up to 12. Applications submitted in response to the January 2025 request for applications are no longer being considered. Please respond to the re-released July 2025 request for applications by the Monday, August 25th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. deadline to be considered for this funding opportunity. We will now review the request for applications. The Digital Equity Program Capacity Grant request for applications is now available at broadband.ny.gov. The final deadline for responses is Monday, August 25th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. The goal of the program is to build and strengthen New York's digital equity capacities by supporting a range of entities to deliver high-quality programs to covered populations across the state. Collaborations to share best practices and align capabilities to amplify impacts are encouraged. Eligible applicants are entities demonstrating a track record of serving populations in New York State for at least 3 years, not-for-profit entities, community anchor institutions, digital equity coalitions or networks, local political subdivisions, local educational agencies, and tribal nations. Eligible uses of funds include personnel, other than personnel services, equipment, devices, re-grants, contracts, staff training, participant outreach, and travel. Costs must be reasonable, necessary, allocable, and allowable for the purposes necessary to meet the requirements of the award. Non-eligible uses of funds include costs associated with broadband deployment, construction, profits, duplicative or redundant project costs, indirect or overhead costs, repaying loans, personnel costs for non-project staff. Please see the full request for applications for a full list. The application components include, number one, attachments. These include the applicant project team template, the key project personnel resumes, the 501c3 form for nonprofits, return of organization exempt from income tax form, the 990 form, 3 years of audited certified financial statements, project costs and milestones template, letters of support, and a matched contribution waiver, if applicable. Number 2, the applicant profile, the entity name, entity type, contact and identifying information, as well as any partnering entities. Number 3, the applicant and project team grant experience. Previous grant management, administration, and compliance experience, previous partnership experience, if applicable, previous re-granting and sub-granting experience, if applicable. Number 4, proposed project. The populations and total number of individuals to be served, measurable objectives and outcome areas to be addressed, digital equity barriers to be addressed, how barriers have been identified, proposed project goals and specific activities, why the project is a current solution to barriers, strengths, interests of populations to be supported, previous experience and/or knowledge of populations, expansion of programs or services, plan to reach new populations if applicable, outreach plan to reach populations, the plan to seek and incorporate participant feedback. Lastly, the partnership plan, including strength, governance structure, and anticipated challenges if applicable. Number 5, the impact evaluation and its sustainability. The impact on populations, plan to assess achievement of and measure progress towards proposed project goals, outputs and how identified they support populations, impact on New York's digital equity ecosystem, plan to share new assets and outputs with other providers and practitioners, plans to sustain activities and impact beyond the grant period. Number 6, project costs and milestones. Reimbursement payment structure certification, matching equity waiver request if applicable, other funding sources if applicable. And number 7, submission certification and authorized signature. An application components checklist is available on the Connect All website. There are 2 templates that applicants will need to download, complete, and submit as part of their application. These 2 templates can be found on the program webpage under applicant information. They are the applicant project team details template and the project costs and milestones template. The applicant project team details template will ask for detailed information about the applicant and any and all partners. For the applicant and any and all partners, the applicant will need to fill out the template with, number 1, the organization name, number 2, the role in project team, applicant or partner, number 3, number of years in operation, number 4, the operating budget, number 5, the organization mission, number 6, the geography currently served, number 7, the ESD region currently served, number 8, population served, number 9, list and brief, description of existing digital inclusion programs and services, and lastly, the measurable objectives. The project costs and milestones template includes 2 separate tabs that the applicant must complete. Information to be provided in the project costs tab include, number 1, the list of all project costs, including a description, cost category, grant funds requested, and details or justification for each cost. Number 2, identification of any other sources of funding applied to total project costs. Note, applicant's share of the total project costs will be auto-calculated and will indicate whether 10% matching equity requirement has been met. The information to be provided within the milestones tab is, number 1, list of major proposed project milestones, including estimated start and end by quarter. Number 2, anticipated project costs to be expended no later than 18 months. Please note that a technical assistance video on how to complete this template will be posted to the Connect All website. The selection timeline. The application submission deadline is Monday, August 25th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. The request for applications has been issued on July 23rd, 2025. The Consolidated Funding Application Portal has opened on July 23rd, 2025. The information recording posted in August 2025. The application submission deadline, August 25th, 2025. and the anticipated notice of conditional eligibility in the fall of 2025. Connect All will score proposals based on the following criteria. The number one, the applicant profile and qualifications, 10 points. Number two, experience, 10 points. Number three, proposed project, 30 points. Number four, impact evaluation and sustainability, 35 points. Number five, project costs and milestones, 10 points. Number six, letters of support, 5 points to total 100 points. The grant disbursement agreement. Connectal will execute a grant disbursement agreement with each grantee that will describe the planned uses of funds, the timeline, and intended impact. The grant disbursement agreement will also outline the program stipulations for compliance with program requirements and penalties for failures to comply. The disbursement of funds detailed in the grant disbursement agreement may differ based on the agreed-upon scope of work for each grantee or subgrantee, and the grant amount in terms of each grant disbursement agreement may vary accordingly. Payments will be made as reimbursement of expenses at agreed-upon project milestones that meet specific project requirements. All payment requests must be accompanied by invoices and proof of payment for expenses incurred. The final portion will be due upon Connectal's verification of completion of the project. How to apply. Applications must be submitted through the New York State Consolidated Funding Application, CFA, portal. A step-by-step guide for navigating the CFA portal is available on the program webpage, broadband.ny.gov. Accessing a previously submitted application. In the portal, you will be able to export and re-upload relevant select sections of your previous submission, should you choose to do so, by following the steps outlined below. Number one, log into the CFA portal. Go to the Consolidated Funding Application portal and log in using the email and token from your previous application. If you don't remember your token, click Forgot Token on the login page. Number two, access your applications. Click Applications and then My Applications on the blue ribbon. Find your application and click Select. Number three, download your application. Click the download button next to your currently selected application. This will take you to the download screen. Click the blue text that says Download File in the box at the bottom of the screen to download your application. Downloaded applications are only available in PDF formats. Please note, when applying, please ensure to select the new digital equity program only. You must deselect the old program. Please contact cfa-programs@ny.gov with any technical questions related to the CFA portal. Application review. After application submission, applicants will receive an update on the status of their application via email. Applications may be approved, rejected, or subject to further review. Additional documentation or demonstrations of compliance may be required prior to grant award. If you have any questions, please submit all questions to digitalequity@esd.ny.gov. Answers will be made available on the program website, broadband.ny.gov/digital equity program capacity grant. Thank you, and please contact the Connectal office at the email shown.